Hi, my name is George Lockhart, and welcome to EDD 8012. In this class, Virtual Schools. Myself and my classmates on this assignment, Penny Butler and Kathy Callard, will explore virtual schools across America. The following animated clip shows how students can benefit from virtual school through virtual schools' construction of their ideal classroom.
If you were going to build a school around your kid, how would you do it? Fewer distractions? More attention from the teacher? More flexible schedule? More parental involvement? We're Connections Academy, a free online public school that creates a learning experience more focused on your child. Help your child make a stronger connection to learning at Connections Academy.
Many of today's virtual schools are descendants of correspondence schools. Sometimes referred to as distance learning, correspondence schools offered students an alternative to the traditional brick-and-mortar meetings within a schoolhouse. These schools utilized the postal service for student-teacher interaction or used two-way radio transmissions, sometimes with pre-recorded television broadcasts. Students were expected to study their learning material independently and in some cases met with a proctor to be tested. Modern virtual schools provide similar alternatives to students with a more ubiquitous and often interactive approach.
Florida Virtual School is a fully accredited public virtual school that offers free online university from credit recovery, scheduling conflicts, AP courses, homeschool course requirements, and other reasons pertaining to credit. Before we start, they should have a basic knowledge of PC and familiarity. Also, the parents are very important to this process as they must be involved in the child's credit recovery. Let's not forget about the guidance counselors. Now, let's take a look at Florida Virtual School. On the website, it's easy to navigate to looking at the Florida Virtual login. You can see there are several courses that you can be taking, from AP to honors courses to regular courses. Students, parents, and educators all have links to where they can understand what's going on. Here we're going to go into Algebra 1. You can go and take a diagnostic, pre-test, and then in this case Venn diagrams. As a part of their study, Idaho School System surveyed 4 virtual schools and all teachers employed at those schools. 40% parent response and nearly 90 teachers, 61% teacher response rate was involved. The ISS survey results, both parents and teachers are very satisfied with the overall experiences at their virtual school. Virtual schools differ significantly from a traditional classroom model. As charter schools, they are provided with more flexibility to allow different and innovative teaching methods, and students were expanded to educational opportunities. However, clear guidelines for operations must be in place for this flexibility to work. In Idaho, no current virtual school definitions for framework exists. As a result, wide variations in virtual operations subsist.
Advocates of virtual learning believe that virtual schools hold advantages, including not being required to attend and travel to face-to-face classes, and the integration of digital media into the curricula. Some virtual schools include online study groups in which students interact with each other online. Unlike traditional education delivery methods, students at virtual schools do not directly interact with professors. Hence, virtual education is considered by many to be equivalent to a directed learning program. Because students do not interact with their instructors or peers face-to-face, lack of socialization is often quoted as a disadvantage by detractors.
Well guys, there you have it. A virtual school or cyber school describes an institution that teaches course entirely or primarily through online methods. Many of today's virtual schools are descendants of correspondence schools, sometimes referred to as distance learning. Correspondence schools offer students an alternative to their traditional brick-and-mortar meetings. Virtual schools may be free if the state pays for courses. Otherwise, there will be a course fee to be paid by each student, parents of the student's home school. Online learning for a variety of reasons, particularly the ability to avoid the requirement of traveling to a physical location. Critics argue that for online education to be taken seriously, online programs must adhere to generally accepted educational standards.